and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to be here in Trafalgar Square for St. Patrick's Day. Delighted to see that the weather is so good, and delighted to introduce the Mayor of London, Boris Johnson. The Greater London Authority has supported the celebration of St. Patrick's Day here in London for a number of years, and Boris is keeping up that tradition and throwing himself into it with zest. And it's very important that that happens, and that we keep up the good relations that have existed between Britain and Ireland in recent years, and that we move on as we have moved on, and we'll deal with the problems that did arise in our own way. Gormila Mahagiv, over to you, Boris.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I can't tell you how proud I am to be here with you, celebrating my first St. Patrick's Day parade as mayor, and I want you to know it certainly won't be the last that we support. And I want you to, on the way down, the RTE asked me exactly how Irish I was, and I said that I was roughly as Irish as St. Patrick himself, who was, of course, born in either England, Scotland, or Wales, and lived most of his life in France, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm delighted to see this huge crowd today, because by our numbers and by our exuberance, we show the united will of this city to put the troubles behind us, ladies and gentlemen, and to show our determination never to allow them to recur, and to show our conviction that this is the greatest city on earth outside Ireland, in which to celebrate the joys of Irish culture. And I'm very delighted, ladies and gentlemen, to be here on the platform with the distinguished representative from the government in Ireland, Brian Lenihan, because we owe a great deal to him for his dogged determination to keep the euro, ladies and gentlemen, because all of you will know that the essentials of life are now extremely good value here in London. And I don't just mean a hamburger. A Big Mac is now cheaper in this city than any other capital in Euroland. It's absolutely true. It's true. I don't just mean the Hermes scarf or the Vauxhall Zafira, which is considerably cheaper now here in London than it is anywhere in Euroland. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the Irish community in London and elsewhere, I have news for you. A pint of Guinness now costs €4.90 in Dublin, and only €3.70 in London. That's the truth, ladies and gentlemen. That's a €3, and in other words, I say to all my Irish friends, to every citizen of the Irish Republic, everybody, 1,000 welcomes to you all here in London, where you will not only find the city with the largest Irish population outside Ireland, a population that has contributed so much to this city and which continues to do so, but also a city where a pint of Guinness costs €1 less, more than €1 less than it does in Ireland. Thank you, everybody, for coming on. Thank you to the organisers. Thank you to the Metropolitan Police. Thank you to the Irish Post and the Irish Tourist Board. And thank you, Nora, for all your fantastic efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, happy St. Patrick's Day in the greatest and best value Irish city outside Ireland. And I now have great pleasure in declaring this St. Patrick's Day festival open.